I don't care what anyone says, man. Last night proved one thing and one thing only. Anyone, I mean anyone, is capable of making a dumb decision. And look, it's not an Austin Theory. He's playing a character. He's being told what to do. I get that part. He's not the dumbass that, had this bright idea that he cashed in on the US title and just lost the opportunity. No. It was Triple H and everyone in management that thought this was a bright idea. Look, I'm all for creativity, all right? I love when they get creative and they switch things up. There's definitely not a rule set in place that says that they can't cash this in on any title. The Money in the Bank briefcase was meant to be cashed in on any title, any place, anytime. I get that concept, which is why I loved him coming out in NXT and ultimately teasing that he would cash in on Braun Breaker or whoever would be the NXT champion at that point in time. I thought that was a good idea because the NXT title is actually a major title in NXT. But cashing in on the US Championship, a title he already had, it's not even the Intercontinental title that is known to be great. Not that the US title hasn't had its moments in WWE, but the one that was truly historic in WWE in the golden age was the Intercontinental title. Everyone fought for that belt, and it's a title that Austin Theory has never had. So to me, cashing in on Seth Rollins the way he did it at Monday Night Raw, it just didn't feel significant. It didn't feel special. And we all knew he wouldn't cash in successfully on Roman Reigns. I get that part. But at least do it in a pay-per-view where it was believable, and it gave an opportunity to Roman Reigns to look even better. You know what I'm saying? It would have been another accolade to add to Roman Reigns and his historic run. Or at least it'll justify the reason why Theory wasn't successful in the cash-in. Because Roman Reigns has the bloodline backing him up. He has backup, and it was going to be extremely difficult for Austin Theory to successfully, accomplish that cash-in. But to have Bobby Lashley cost him that opportunity does set up that feud. I understand that 1,000%. I also get why he didn't answer the open challenge, even though the opportunity was there. He was trying to take advantage of Seth Rollins being hurt, down and out for the count. I get all those things, but there's nothing that will ever justify something like winning the Money in the Bank, teasing going for a world title, and ultimately falling to Bobby Lashley and Seth Rollins in a situation where it's just a lose-lose scenario for everyone involved, in my personal opinion. I think they could have handled this much better, made him look like $1,000,000. I mean, he almost had the win. Seth Rollins kicked out. Bobby Lashley helped out. And, that's all she wrote. I get what Triple H is trying to do. I get it. They're trying to get real creative and, stretch it out, make you feel like they're going for any belt at any time, especially in the future where Money in the Bank is going to be a ladder match, hopefully at WrestleMania, and it's not going to be its own pay-per-view anymore. So I understand the concept. I see what they're trying to do with it. But man, this could have been handled way better in my opinion. And at the end of the day, that's all it is. It's my opinion. Take it with a grain of salt. If you feel bad about it, it's okay. If you enjoyed it, good for you. It doesn't matter, man. We each have our own opinion and we're entitled to it. But for whatever reason, social media has you believing that if the majority of the masses, believe in one thing, you have to believe that one thing with them. And that's not the case. In my opinion, along with many others from what I've read, this was just bad booking. This was just all around bad. It sucks. But, hit me up in the comment section. How are you guys feeling about this? I wanted to come on here to share my thoughts because I was just heartbroken. Not that he didn't win the belt or that he wasn't successful, just that this is the way he went out. Baron Corbin dropped his opportunity. John Cena dropped his opportunity, but they had some solid reasoning behind it. And I get it. Austin Theory's young. He could bounce back. He has more than enough time to build his character up. They're trying to have him go on this losing streak where he builds his characterization and personality. Trust me, I get it. But this ain't it. It didn't even feel right. The crowd wasn't even into it. It was just wrong place, wrong time. they didn't even build up this moment. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, you could say what you want about Vince McMahon, but he was booking Austin Theory just right. He was playing into the haters that say he was Vince's boy. He was playing into the haters that say when Vince, likes you, he catapults you. I love all that, man. I love the way he was being handled, and Triple H has definitely dropped the ball with Theory. But you know what? I can't sit here and just cry because everything else has been handled exceptionally well. And let's just see where this takes Theory next. Who's he feuding with? I think Bobby's probably the guy, but Bobby just came off of a loss with Brock Lesnar that he completely dismantled Brock Lesnar. And he also lost the opportunity versus Seth. So I don't know. Maybe this could lead to a triple threat match. Point is this. Austin Theory is no longer Mr. Money in the Bank. They wasted this opportunity. And that's all she wrote. I'll see you on the next one, man. Thank you for tuning in. I'm definitely a little bothered by this. And yeah, I don't want to say something I might regret. Peace.